the battalion.
Just 38 seconds into this one, and the sold-out Memorial Gardens is rocking with an early goal. Puck comes back to the line. Mathern sends it back in behind the goal. Sandu was there, and he is bumped by Van Steensel. Wakely back to the line. Mathern's shot is tipped into the far corner, and Sandu gets to it quickly. To the line, but kept in. Here is Romani chipping it ahead, and it's off the skate of Mathern in behind the goal. Van Steensel was there. Oster didn't know it. And Lockhart gets it out to center ice. Ritchie drops for a loss. He's hit by Callum Ritchie. Lockhart with the puck to Ritchie, threw it towards the goal. He still has it. Centering pass in front. That was sent just wide by Roloffs. Great setup by Callum Ritchie, and now Morelli keeps it in. Here's Roloffs. Pass into the slot area. He was looking for D'Amato. And North Bay content to get the puck down the ice. Face off, leaning in against Kumpalainen. Mathern to Christopoulos. And he gave it away. Seneca turns. He's got it. He's a great stick handler. We know that. We saw it in Game 3. But finally, he's pushed off the puck by Mathern. That was an uncharacteristic gap by Christopoulos.
Well, sometimes as the defenseman, they know that you're taking the boards away, and sometimes that is an outlet pass up the middle a little bit. You have to check first.
LeBlanc intercepts at center ice. Here's Romani with a shot. Big rebound off of Oster's initial stop. And here's Beckett Seneca. Battalion. North Bay in on the forecheck. Seneca ahead. Kumpalainen gains the red line and sends it into the right wing corner. Robrick throwing a big hit. Kumpalainen taking advantage of that big hit. Momentarily had the puck, but Wakely came back. Now Van Steensel. Here's Seneca. Pass on the far side. Robrick with a shot, and the stop made by McIver, whose helmet has come off. Sends it around. No one was there. Kumpalainen almost found Seneca, but here's Cook. And North Bay's second line, accounting for all the scoring, Arnsby and Vilmanis.
Well, that's good for the North Bay Battalion to take a little bit of pressure off that first line unit of Wakely, Romani, and Van Steensel that are relied on to carry the mail almost every game.
Now here's Danford carrying the mail with a pass on the left side to Robrick. Poked in by Kumpalainen. Wakely was back, and he sent a hard around. And now Romani pokes it past the defense. Danford's got a good line. Romani with a shot.
Here's it in.
Kennedy is back for it, and Ty Nelson to Van Steensel. And Steensel finds himself some open ice, and then a long lead pass. That will be icing, leading in against Wakely. Wakely
Nice.
won the draw, pulled it back. Nelson ahead for Van Steensel. He'll send it in. Rodriguez is on the ice for the Oshawa Generals. Lucas Rodriguez.
Making Punnett spot.
That shot sifted from the point. Here's a chance for Van Steensel. Pass onto the near side for Romani. Turns and fires. And Oster, a very esteemed list.
Yeah, those are good names to be surrounded by.
There's a shot off the back of the net by Van Steensel. Wakely throws it in front. Oster had to be alert. Got a stick on that one and guided it away. Matt Buckley trying to get to the red line, and good back pressure from Van Steensel. Griffin had the puck taken away from him. Morelli looks over his left shoulder. Vitkowski now have to move it quickly up on the right side. It got by Griffin and down the ice. And that will be...
It was backhand. We got the Brady on the forehand.
Off the draw, Wakely pulled it back, but Sandu was there. And that'll...
Last night after one, 10 for 10.
Former London Knight getting the job done in Boston. Here is Roloffs with a shot and a right pad or a left pad save, this time by McIver. Couple of chances by Oshawa to start this second period. Rodriguez is out there, reverses it. Wakely turns in. Oster with the toe of his left leg. Bouncing puck to the far side. Romani was there. There's a stop by Oster.
Ottawa East. Great job.
Bouncing puck. And Van Steensel had it for a moment and is lifted high and out to center. Kennedy had the puck taken away by Roloff with a shot. And Witkowski watching him. Wakely takes it in behind the goal, looking for someone to dish, gives it to Romani, but the pass wasn't on target.
That was a nice play by Wakely. Do you see the stutter step that lost the defenseman, Witkowski, going around behind the net? Great play by Wakely.
Wakely chases after. He's going to pressure Witkowski. Witkowski does a nice button hook and moves it up the left side. Kept in, however, by Van Steensel. Witkowski with a second chance gives it to Seneca. Seneca at center. And Buckley, his anchor, drops for Griffin. Takes the shot. Stop made by
A good penalty to take, but shows some good character.
Draw one by Wakely. Romani at the point sends it around. Vilmanis on the far side. Witkowski watching him as is Robrick. Wakely in the corner. Hurdle behind the goal in Gretzky's office. Comes back to Vilmanis. Patient puck movement, and Nelson had to go by his stick.
Well, it maybe jumped over his stick. When you keep the puck flat like that, if it hits any type of debris or pebbles on the ice, that's what it does.
Nelson gains the zone, drops for Ertl. Romani now. Forced to the outside by Robrick. And then he had nowhere to go. Nelson at center. Fires it in. Robrick is on the far side. It got by him. Wakely arrives on the scene. Vilmanis sends it back to the point, and it split the difference between Romani and Ty Nelson.
Yeah, really important. Once you get zone entry, you really have to overload the puck side with 4 green jerseys or 5 if you have to. You want to overload puck side with possession.
Oshawa's penalty killing unit has improved with each series. Chance came close, and Romani holding the line. Big shot from Nelson, and a pad save by Oster.
To him again.
Romani down low into the slot for Wakely. Vilmanis back to Nelson. Here's Romani again, and Morelli getting.
If you're not going to score on him, create a rebound. Shoot at his 36-inch pads and get those pillows puffing up.
Puck comes back to the line. Christopoulos. Nelson looks, sets, makes a move, and then overskated the puck. It may have been Danford who touched the puck. He knocked it off of Nelson's stick. Thurn at the line, throws it towards the net. Witkowski gets it ahead to Seneca, who lifts it in. Going after it, Callum Ritchie. He bumps Mathern in the corner. Mathern tried to push the puck ahead, but here's Seneca. Pulls it back to Sandu at the point. Sends it around. Cut off on the near side. Ritchie looking for someone to dish to. Looking for Seneca. Comes back to Sandu. Fires. That puck didn't get through. It was blocked, but tremendous pressure here by the Generals, looking to add to their lead. Under 3 minutes to go in the second period. The crowd trying to get going here at Memorial Gardens. Romani with a shot. No trouble for Oster. And off his right pad. Buckley at the blue line. He'll not worry about carrying the power play over into the third period. Torrance challenging at the blue line. And Nelson circling. Nelson's got that big shot.
What you want to utilize. I mean, you don't want to just zoom in on him, but he needs the puck a bit more. He could do some damage.
Hurdle to the far side. Wakely in the corner, and North Bay will get a chance to set up shop. They are looking for the tying goal. Vilmanis with a shot. Stick in the lane. Morelli has been great in that regard. Here is Nelson again at center ice. Wakely throwing it rink wide to Justin Ertl. Ertl now looking into the corner. Back to Ty Nelson. Romani looks to the side of the goal. Nelson takes the shot. He hurried it. Torrance got in the shooting lane. Battle for the puck in behind the goal. And Wakely comes away with it. Vilmanis waiting for the pass. Romani can't get it through. Roloff's blocked it, and a screaming pass to the blue line got by Nelson.
And the Generals are doing everything they possibly can to get sticks, bodies, feet in shooting lanes, passing lanes. You have to give them credit. Great effort by the Battalion.
Hornsby bumps Torrance and comes away with the puck. And he loses it, and Torrance, former Oshawa General U16 product, homegrown Luke Torrance, sends it down the ice. Get that tying goal, but here we are. North Bay remains on the power play. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Danford. And North Bay with a fresh sheet of ice, and LeBlanc at center ice to Van Steensel. Puck got away from Van Steensel, and it was easy clear for Morelli. Half a dozen seconds left in the Danford penalty. He is standing up in the box, ready to get back on the ice. Nelson with speed gains the zone, goes wide around Seneca, and the puck perhaps sticking in some wet ice.
Yeah.
Kept in by Romani with a good second effort. Turns and fires. That hit Bedkowski, ended up in the left wing corner. Bedkowski with a long pass to Seneca. Ty Nelson knew he was there at the Battalion blue line, was in position. Seneca in the corner. Had trouble with the puck as well. I wonder if there is some water on the ice, Craig.
Yeah, sometimes you have to let it dry, and it's up to the officials to recognize it.
Lockhart unable to get the puck in deep, and then he's hit by Romani. He's up there with Kompalainen and Roloffs. Danford looks and fires, and off the face-off, Wakely doing a good job in the face-off circle all night. Here is Sandu, the defenseman. Looks, Roloffs with a rising shot off the glass. He got underneath that one. Romani finds the puck, and his pass off the mark, intended for Van Steensel. Kennedy tracks back for it, and Buckley coming in with speed. Kennedy left it for Ty Nelson. Here's Wakely at center ice. Drop pass is scooped up by Buckley at center. He steps across the line. Griffin will go up.
Done.
Your best players have to be your best players. Arnsby and Vaumanis got the Battalion rolling in the first. And they haven't had much success since then. Morelli's long shot changed direction in front of McIver, ended up behind the goal. And of course, for Oshawa, Lockhart, Seneca, and Robrick leading the way with goals in this game. There's a stretch pass for Romani, and D'Amato got just enough of it to keep it away from the league's top goal scorer. Centering pass in front, Van Steensel unable to get a stick on it. Shot from distance, loose puck, they're banging away at it, and Morelli calmly sends it right up the side.
It's not going to make it. It's the time that Kennedy almost wants to go down, and you have to take a bit of a risk to try to keep that puck in. Don't give up the blue line so early.
Danford bumped by Wakely, hit from behind. Elbers put the whistle in his mouth and then took it out again. Here's Mathurin, scores!
Jump puck pursuit. You finish your check behind the net. You get a center pass, and you capitalize on it. Top shelf, left side, on one of the best goaltenders in the playoffs right now. Great job by the Battalion, seizing the moment, capitalizing, and gaining that momentum back, man.
The crowd ready to take the draw. Ritchie turned quickly and sent it back to Zach Sandu. Oshawa sends it in deep. Lockhart on the puck first. Sends it around. Seneca tried to get it back to the point, and Wakely ran into his own man, Romani. Romani now to Van Steensel. Not much room out there for North Bay, but Wakely gains the zone to Van Steensel. He had to take that pass off his skate. Romani is out there. And Steensel let it go behind the net, and on it is Wakely, but taken out of the play by Zach Sandu. Mathurin turns and fires. He scored the tying goal, but that didn't last very long. Seneca has restored the lead. Mathurin reaching for the puck, can't hold the line. Christopoulos at center, fires, sent it in to the zone. Lockhart turns and fires. And Jacob LeBlanc to Romani, to Wakely, and Van Steensel sends it in behind the goal. Lockhart was there, and he sends it down the ice. Of course, Lockhart has won an OHL championship just last season with the Peterborough Petes. He knows what to do in these situations. In fact, he did it right here in this building.
Yep. Maybe he'll make his mark next season.
Scrum off the face-off. Seneca poked it into the corner. Ritchie with one hand on the stick cycles it for Lockhart in behind the goal. Christopoulos hauls him down. Romani to Van Steensel. Van Steensel fires it in deep.
You see how much
after it.
little time and space they had?
With a chance and a shot fired wide by Van Steensel.
I mean, the gap is unbelievable tight in that neutral zone.
Nicely waved off. Romani laying a hit. Nelson back for it. The face-off, Romani collects a loose puck, turns and fires into a crowd. Torrance on the far side lifts a high one out to center ice. Mathurin tightened the gap on Buckley. Buckley had body position. Danford stepped up to the red line and picked off that Mathurin pass. Tanias Mathurin to his defensive partner, Jacob LeBlanc. His entry was thwarted by Seneca, who used his stick to knock the puck off with LeBlanc's stick.
He's got a long stick, that 45 White.
Nelson trying to find a shooting lane. Lockhart tightened the gap up to almost zero. And Steensel falls in behind the net. The puck is free. In front for Wakely. He took a swing and missed. Another shot just sent wide of the net. Puck chipped off the glass. Lockhart has a chance to get it out, and he does. And Steensel prevented Ritchie from getting in behind him. Heyman returns to the face-off circle. He wins the draw and gets it back to Danford with a shot. Blocked by Romani in front. Sandu back to Rolas with a shot. A right pad save by McIver. Scramble at the side of the net. What a stop by McIver. Kumpalainen with that big frame is knocked to his knees. Rolas had it go by him, had his stick lifted by Romani. And Wakely following up, but Romani was offside. Forced to tag up. Nelson with a long stretch to Romani, who is parked at the Generals blue line. Kennedy sends it in. And put his top line back out there. Off the draw, Nelson to Wyatt Kennedy. Romani sends it into the middle. Morelli takes over and moves it up to Seneca. Here's Callum Ritchie with a shot off a leg in behind the goal. Kennedy sends it around, and Nelson. Seneca is on him immediately. Nelson got just enough on the puck to get it out to center ice. Doster out to stop it. North Bay getting a change in. Rubrick got a stick on that to negate the icing. And Mathurin knows Rubrick is coming. First his direction to Christopoulos. He is checked immediately by Roelofs. Roelofs creates a turnover. Throws it in front to Rubrick, but it was in his skates. Sandu to Kumpalainen with a shot. Blocker away by McIver. And Van Steensel to Romani. 2 against 3. And Steensel in behind the defense. Centering pass in front. And Christopoulos decides to back off. Roelofs at the end of a shift just dumps it in.
Yeah, good idea by Christopoulos. Seasoned veteran, makes the right decision.
Puck sent in deep. Icing is waved off. He'll wait for the Generals to get a change in. Danford to Torrance on the near side. Kyber out to stop it. He's got a decision to make now. Sends it up to the strong side for Wakely. Romani tried to thread a pass to Van Steensel, intercepted by Robrick. Robrick tried to pass to Kumpalainen, didn't work, but Kumpalainen has the puck now. Back to the line, D'Amato. Here's Rola, shot, and that one glancing wide off the pad of McIver. Long shot through